Hi, I'm Zulisham, one of the group member of this group project. I will tell you the introduction of this project. Okay, for instance, most of the residential house, factory and buildings need a power to power up their staff as a daily users. In order to do so, an electrical structure need to be designed so that there's no overvoltage occur. Okay, in this project, what we need to do is to allocate the power from the power supply to the houses, buildings, and factory, of course, to make sure it to be allocated fairly to the others electrical instrument. Right after this, our group member will present to you all the methodology, analysis, and also calculation to show you how it can be allocated.
About the total load for double-story terrace house, which is will be compared for the type C and type C2. The estimate power is based from the IEC standard. So for the downlight, this is 10 watt. For the ceiling fan is 73 watt. For the wall light is 6 watt. For the water heater is 3600 watt. For the air conditioner, for the 1 horsepower, the estimate power is 746 watt. For the 2 horsepower, the estimate power is 1492 watt. For the 3 horsepower, the estimate power is 2238 watt. For the belt push point, the estimate power is 2 watt. For the SSO point, 13 ampere, the estimate power is 250 watt. And last, for the SSO point, 15 ampere, the estimate power is 500 watt. For the type C, and we will put the extra load, which is wall fan point, which is the estimate power is 50 watt. So by the theoretical, the connected load for the type C is higher compared to the type C2. That's all.
Okay, I will explain about the type C2 calculation. For the first part, we will calculate the maximum demand for the loads using this formula. P maximum demand equal to P connected load times demand factor, and we take demand factor as 0.6. Okay, next we find the ratings for the protective device. In this part, we calculate the total current per phase, and based on the current, we choose the suitable current for the circuit breaker. Okay, the size of cable for the load items, we choose based on IEC standard. Okay, for the last part, we calculate the measurement of the RCD value for the general power circuit and the socket outlets. Okay, this is the total demand load for the general power circuit, and we convert into the current to find the suitable panel board for the circuit breaker. And this is the total demand load for the socket outlets, and we also convert into the current to choose the suitable panel board for the circuit breaker.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I'm Ainani, who are responsible for the calculation in determine the circuit breaker in our circuit to be applied by using AutoCAD. The total load presented by Amira, the first presenter. This is the total watt is 30,358. So the first step, we have to measure the total power equal to 30,368. Then for the second step, we have to measure the demand factor. Which is the total power times with diversity factor equal to power. This power, we have to calculate the current ratio for the one phase and current ratio for the three phase. By using the formula of one phase, I equal to V over volt times, this is S over V T over V times V cos theta. For this value of diversity factor, we're using 0.6 diversity factor. And for the I1 phase, V times V cos theta, which is V1 phase, then cos theta is 0.85, which is these power factor are provided the TMB. The maximum power factor provided the TMB is 0.9. So we just choose 0.85. Then the fourth step is we have to calculate the total load. We already calculate the total load for each phase, red, yellow and blue. So for each phase, we have to calculate the total current, which is from this total current we will determine the RCD value. So the next step is, after we get the current, we have to draw or sketch the circuit in AutoCAD based on all the current that we get. For example, if we get I equal to 20.1, so we have circuit breaker of 16 ampere. So to avoid the what we call that, to avoid the short circuit on the circuit. So after that, I forgot to tell about the size of cable. About the size of cable, we have to determine the size of cable based on the current measure. Because of when the current is high, the conductor size will be also increased. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, for the discussion and analysis, in order to design the electrical schematic diagram for residential building, the basic requirement is on safety regulation, including the types of each electrical equipment, and make sure use the suitable one and suitable amount to avoid overload from occurs. Okay, in the design, consider the safety and specific protection practice of Tenaga Nasional Berhad TNB in designing the electrical installation. Okay, for example, in this design, use 3 different types of air conditions, in which is 1 horsepower for small room, 2 horsepower for bedroom, 3 horsepower for large room. Actually, in this design, use high horsepower for larger room. Okay, for lighting, use 10 watt high power LED downlight. This low power due to prefer to use LED downlight instead of the fluorescent ballast lamps for this electrical design. For the electrical ballast is a device intended to limit the amount of current in an electrical circuit. Okay, actually it is important to ensure that all electrical appliances and fittings within the property are safe and in good working order, and the electrical system design complies with the latest wiring regulations. Then make sure circuit breaker RCD, which is residual circuit device, is fit to power circuits as well, and also keep the supplied electrical appliances to a minimum in case to avoid overload. Okay, that's all for the discussion and analysis.
Okay, now we are free to the last part of this project, that is conclusion. What I can conclude is, lastly we have differentiate between the type C and type C2. For the electrical structure for on is schematic and the appropriate safety concern that we have been taking into account the other problem. So finally we get the overload current. The load current for the both type C and type C2 is less than 40 ampere. That is followed by standard of the in the real world of the schematic for the building and houses. So that is for today. I hope you enjoy and understand our presentation about this.